It's been a long, long day and a long, long hours since I last did my blog. But I'm here and I'm going to be reviewing the DVD release of Senna. What's the story about? Well, Senna, it's about the Formula 1 three-time champion Senna, and the documentary tells the tale of the beginning of his career during his time at the small team. I don't know who the team was. Then it was Lotus, and then it was McLaren, before his last team, Williams, and his untimely death at the San Marino Grand Prix. It's got some brilliant footage of his race, as well as the horrible footage of his crash that led to his death. I mean, if you haven't seen the film, and yes, I may be giving away the ending, but I don't think his death is giving a plot spoiler away. I think everyone knows that he died at San Marino. And if you don't know that, well, thankfully, either you haven't been born that year, which probably if you're watching this you probably weren't, or you're an idiot. But enough about criticism for people. My verdict. I think it's one of the best films I've seen in this year. Yes, I know it's a documentary, and yes, you will probably be saying, how can you say that? I mean, that's just a dull documentary. You said Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy was brilliant, and you're saying that's very good. So tell me, why do you prefer that to that? Well, I'll say that's a great film, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. But so is this. And the thing about what makes this documentary so great is even, I mean, I'm a Formula 1 person, but I showed it to my parents downstairs to see their view on the film. And even people who don't like Formula 1 love the film. It's an incredible feeling. I mean, I've never seen, any of them watch Formula 1 in their life. But to watch this and to say that's brilliant, surely that's something incredible. And yes, you want my verdict. I mean, it's an incredible film. The thing I like about documentaries so much is, a lot of documentaries you get 2 minutes of action and 50 minutes of talking and 2 minutes of action and 50 minutes of talking. This, on the other hand, it's all the action of Ayrton Senna, and all the interviews are all extracted from audio, extracted and put on the film. That is a better way to make a documentary than every documentary we've seen in the past years in sports. And in my opinion, this really does give the sentimental thing for what a pure driver this guy really was. And you might say, people all about Schumacher. If I'm going to go on debate about sport, I'll do one quickly. Schumacher was boring, Alonso was crap, and a bigot. Who's the other ones? Prost was a French twat. Hamilton, I can't say much, but I like Hamilton. Hamilton's got a bit of Senna, but he still needs to learn. Button is a gentleman. Vettel is just too good. And as for 3 other people, Rubens Barrichello is a second best, and Felipe Massa is second in the arse of Alonso. But Senna was the best driver of all time, and in this movie, I really do think this is a great movie. 5 stars I give this film, and this will definitely win Best Documentary at the Oscars, but for God's sakes, at least nominate it for Best Film. This will give you this will give me the satisfaction, and people that have made this film, and the guy who died, who is the star of this film, deserves recognition, and this is the film that gives him the recognition. So, what are you waiting for?